YouTube. My name is Carly Fries, and today I'm going to be doing a Christmas tag. Wait. Oh, I know. Much better. Yay, I'm so excited! I love Christmas. I go ham on Halloween, but not everyone shows as much enthusiasm for that holiday as they do for Christmas, so when it's Christmas time, I just feel the Christmas love because everyone else is just so into it as well. And I have my handy dandy Christmas sweater on. It's actually new this year. I don't know if you know where this is from. It also has like a little reindeer, and he has a little puffball on his hat. So super festive, and I have my own little puffball on my hat. So like I said, this is a Christmas tag, so I'm going to be answering holiday related questions. Here we go. Question 1. What is your favorite Christmas film? I don't know how long it's been since I've done this, but I actually have a list of Christmas movies that I have to watch in order of when I have to watch them. Starting with some random Christmas movies that not a lot of people even know, and ending with my absolute favorite Christmas movie of all time, which is I'll Be Home for Christmas, starring the adorable 90s heartthrob Jonathan Taylor Thomas and Jessica Biel, which is about a teenager who has to get home for Christmas by 6 o'clock on Christmas Day for his dad to give him his dream car. But the catch is he ends up stranded in the desert in a Santa costume that he can't take off. He has no money, he has no phone, and he has to hitchhike. Gets into so many wacky situations in order to make it all the way home. It's not really a movie, but I also really like Arthur's Perfect Christmas. I honestly still watch that every year. It's probably one of the Christmas specials that gets me the most excited for the holidays. So sue me. Have you ever had a white Christmas? Bitch, I live in Canada. What do you think? Where do you usually spend your holiday? Well, this is the first year that I actually live on my own with roommates and not my parents. So every Christmas I've lived at my parents' place, so that's where I spend my holidays. During the morning at least, for the present opening portion of the day, and then sometimes we'll go to my aunt's house to have Christmas dinner, or family members will come over to my house to celebrate the holidays. What is your favorite Christmas song? I love Christmas music. I'm cool with Christmas music starting to play in like November. Like, bring it. When I was doing all my Black Friday shopping last week, all of the stores were playing Christmas music, and I was like, yas! So my favorite song is a tie between Last Christmas by Wham, but also by Lea Michele from Glee, and also from Taylor Swift, I think does it. Ariana Grande does it. I like her version. Does Hilary Duff do it? I don't know. Anyone who does that song, I like their version.
Last Christmas, I gave you a heart, but the very next day, you gave it away.
And the other favorite song is All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey. I also like the version with Justin Bieber, but the classic's obviously better. Do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? I do. Every year I open one special present for my parents, and I also open a present that I know what it's going to be. It's going to be pajamas. Every year I get a new set of pajamas for my parents, which I wear that night, but the next morning I have a special Christmas onesie that I put on anyway. When I was younger, I also used to get presents from all of my family out west. So I used to open up all of those presents as well. Can you name all of Santa's reindeer? Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donnet, Blitzen. Donnet? I fucked up! Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, Rudolph. Word. Traditions are you looking forward to most this year? Just being with my family. I mean, I don't live with them anymore, so it's pretty rare that I see them maybe once or twice a month. I'm just kind of looking forward to doing what we usually do. We go out, look at Christmas lights, visit friends usually on Christmas Eve, play board games, and it just feels so festive. That's what I'm looking forward to, the festivity. Is your Christmas tree real or fake? Fake. Fuck real Christmas trees. Fuck them. I'm sorry if you like to have a real Christmas tree, but it's stupid. Why would you want it to feel Christmassy in your house for less long? Well, Christmas trees don't last that long, so you have to put it up like right before Christmas, and then it might die like right after, and you won't even have it up still for New Year's. Like, if it were up to me, I'd have a Christmas tree up for as long as possible. So like on the 1st, ideally, I'd like my tree up, and I'll take it down like on the 1st of January. My roommate is insisting on a real Christmas tree, so that's what we're doing this year. And I mean, a Christmas tree is a Christmas tree, so I mean, it's not gonna feel any different. I'm not used to like smelling pine and like having a real ass tree in my house. So that's gonna be new for me this year. But yes, I do prefer fake Christmas trees. What is your all-time favorite holiday food sweet treat? For Christmas, we always have the same kind of spread as with Thanksgiving, so turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, meat pies, cranberry jelly, gravy, and that's my all-time favorite meal ever, so that. Be honest, do you like giving gifts or receiving gifts better? I actually like both of those equally. I love opening presents. Who doesn't like opening presents? But at the same time, I'm always afraid I'm not gonna like something, and then I have to pretend to like it to not make the person feel bad. And I actually love watching people open my presents because I put so much thought into my presents. So I love seeing people's faces opening them and be like, wow, like I'm so happy with this present, and I'm like, yes, I'm so happy that you're so happy with this present. So I'd say both equally, maybe even giving gifts more than receiving them, and I'm not lying, like that's actually how I feel. What is the best Christmas gift that you've ever received? Hands down, my dog. I got my dog Prince, who's a mix between a Shih Tzu and a Cocker Spaniel, for my 12th birthday, so he's now 10, and I got him on the 23rd, but he was technically a Christmas present, and I was literally just watching TV in my pajamas at like 7, 8 o'clock at night, and my parents were like, come out, come see me, and I was like, nah, I'm watching my shows, and they were like, no, literally, come out into the kitchen, and then I like walked into the kitchen, and there were like 5 strangers there with like Santa hats on, and they were holding a dog, and I was like, the fuck's going on? And they were like, here, look, hold him. I'm like, why are you putting a dog in my arms? And they were like, it's yours. And I was like, ah! And I cried, and I hugged him, and we gave him a bath in the sink, and he was so cute. He was literally like this big, and now he's a fat ass. He's like 30 pounds. Shih Tzu should not be 30 pounds, but I guess he's a mix, so I guess that's why, but he's still a fat ass. But yeah, that was definitely the best gift that I've ever gotten, because dogs. What would be your dream place to visit for the holiday season? I mean, I like staying here, honestly, and being with family and being home, but if I could ever travel for the holidays, honestly, what I think would be really cool is, I don't really like skiing that much, but I've always wanted to go stay at like a ski lodge in like Aspen, not really for the skiing part, I mean that's cool, it's super festive, but like staying in a lodge, sipping hot cocoa by a fireplace in a lounge with like other people, making friends with strangers, hot tubs, like just like that, like you see in movies kind of, and I think that would be a really cool Christmas getaway to do one year. Are you a pro present wrapper, or do you fail miserably? A mix of the two. Because while I can make my presents look decent, the process of getting them there is a little complicated. Because my problem is I tend to, measure out the paper with the present in the middle, and then I'm like, when I have it the way that I think it should be, I'm like, nah, I won't need that much paper, and then I like end up cutting like here, and then when I go to like fold it over, there's like this much of the present showing, and I'm like, are you kidding me? And then I have to cut like a little square out of the wrapping paper and just kind of stick it on there. I mean, I put that part down so nobody really like knows, but that's pretty much how most of my wrapping ends up going. Most memorable holiday moment. My favorite holiday moment would still be getting my dog, but actually most memorable bad moments that I can think of was maybe when I was about 6 or 7 or 8, and I just woke up feeling so sick on Christmas morning, and I just remember maybe opening a couple presents and then laying down in the fetal position underneath the tree, like clutching my stomach and be like, can I go back to bed? I don't even want to open presents. And like that's how you know you're sick, when you don't want to open presents. So I literally just went back to bed, and I guess I felt better later on that day, and then we did it, but like it's safe to say that Christmas morning was kind of put a damper on. So that's one of the Christmas memories that I always remember, because it sucked. What made you realize the truth about Santa? Not being a moron? I'm just kidding. I don't know. I was just logical. I think I was a lot smarter for my age, and I actually figured out that Santa wasn't real a lot earlier than I told my parents that I knew, because I was like, what if they don't give me presents anymore. I literally just pretended to believe in Santa for an extra like 2 years, and then I was like, yeah, like, I know guys, like, cut the crap, like, he's not real. Do you make New Year's resolutions? Do you stick to them? I don't usually. Sometimes I do, and then I don't stick to them, so then other years I'm like, why even bother? I think most years growing up was to stop biting my nails because that was a bad habit that I had as a kid, and I just never stopped. And then I just stopped. Like when I grew up more, I don't think it was because of those New Year's resolutions. I don't believe that. I don't know if I'll make one this year. And last but not least, what makes the holidays special for you? Literally just traditions. I like to stick to traditions, especially my Christmas traditions. Like I explained before, like my Christmas Eves and my Christmas mornings always go pretty much along the same lines of, you know, hanging out with family members and doing the things that we do every year, and that's the part of Christmas that I enjoy most. My parents and I try to make the present opening last as long as possible because we don't get a lot of family time together. It's actually just me and my parents. I don't have any siblings. I mean, when I was living at home, we didn't even spend all that much time together anyway because my parents worked and I had school and a life and I was always out of the house. And now that I don't even live at home, I think this Christmas is going to be even more special than usual because we just don't see each other all that often. That's the reality of being an adult and living on your own. So that is it for my Christmas tag video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below, you know, your answers to some of the questions that I answered. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing a couple more Christmassy themed videos throughout the month of December. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye!